Wow! So tungod ani mas muligon pa atong universidad? Pamaagi sa suporta sa atong university president, mga opisyal, mga empleyado, o estudyante, o uban pang mga stakeholders sa BukSU, padayon ta sa kalidad ng edukasyon.
Para sa BukSU, padayon sa kalidad, padayon sa kausaban.
Good afternoon, BukSuans, as well as to everyone tuned in on our DXBU radio as well as our Facebook Live. So hi everyone, welcome to the DXBU special Inspiring BukSuan Women. Today, as part of Women's Month celebration, we honor the brilliance, resilience, and leadership of women in our community. A warm welcome to all our listeners. This is Junain Perez Puntillas from the Supreme Student Council of Bukidnon State University, welcoming you all in our program. So ladies and gentlemen, we are all honored to have today beautiful ladies from varying colleges within Bukidnon State University. So before we proceed with the most important part of our program, which will be our chikahan, of course, let us know who are our beautiful ladies that is present today. So let us begin. Our first guest is a true trailblazer, a journalist, student leader, and an outdoor enthusiast all in one. She finds joy in activities such as trail running, mountain climbing, and hiking, reflecting her adventurous spirit and resilience. Beyond this, she is deeply committed to serving both the community and her fellow student as the College of Arts and Sciences Student Body Organization Secretary and a broadcaster at Hope Channel, Camiguin. Please welcome our first guest, Ms. Alia Eb Atinero from the College of Arts and Sciences.
Hello everyone, good afternoon to all College of Arts and Sciences viewers. Hello!
So thank you so much, Ms. Cass, for being with us today. Of course, we have our second guest. She is a digital animation student with a deep passion for all things multimedia. She currently serves as the media documentarian of the College of Technology Student Body Organization. Her talents extend far beyond animation. She is also a professional event host, photographer, crafter, and a video editor. With these skills, she brings stories to life from every angle, whether behind the camera or commanding the stage. Let us welcome our second guest, Miss Bianca Nicolette Garcia.
Hello everyone! You can call me Biancy, and hello College of Technologies. Hello!
So hi Miss COT, thank you so much for being with us today.
Yes.
So now let us proceed with our third guest. She is an education student who has made a remarkable remark in the field of pageantry. She has earned prestigious titles including Miss Kapitang Bayong 2019, Miss Mutya ng Pilar 2023, Miss Impasugong 2023, and lately, she became our Miss Bukidnon State University 2026. Beyond her achievements on stage, she is a passionate advocate for the education of indigenous children, using platform to promote inclusive and accessible learning. In her free time, she enjoys writing, singing, and reflecting her creativity and love for self-expression. Please welcome from the College of Education, Miss April Don L. Galambao.
Thank you, ma'am. Maayong hapon sa tanan, especially sa atong viewers from the College of Education.
So thank you so much for being with us, Miss COE. We also have, of course, completing our set of guests today, the last but definitely not the least, we welcome from the College of Public and Administration. We have a determined and inspiring young leader, a first-year college student pursuing Bachelor of Public Administration. She holds a strong passion for public service as well as politics, driven by a desire to create meaningful change in our community. Despite being early in her academic journey, she has already achieved academic excellence by earning a place on the honor list. Beyond the classroom, she embraces multiple roles with grace and resilience as a devoted mother, a dedicated student, and a growing small entrepreneur. Her journey reflects strength, perseverance, and the belief that womanhood is not a limitation, but a powerful force for success in any path she chooses. Let us welcome from the College of Public Administration and Governance, Ms. Charmaine Diaz.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon to our host and to the beautiful ladies with me. And good afternoon as well to the listeners and to the live viewers of DXBU, and especially to my department, the CPAG department.
So thank you so much, Ms. Ipag, for being with us today. So before we start, gusto lang nako mo nga kamustahon sa. So let's start with Miss Cass. So how do you feel today nga naaman ta diri karon sa DXBU?
I'm very fine and grateful for this opportunity.
How about you, Miss COT? How does it feel being part of the guest for the Inspiring BukSU Women?
I feel honored to be here because I can share my stories, not to you guys, but to everyone here sa BukSU.
So indeed, thank you so much. Ma'am, how about you, Miss COE? How does it feel being part of our guests of Inspiring Women here in Buchanan State University?
I actually feel really amazing right now because it's my first time to be here in the XBU. So of course, I hope to have a amazing experience here with all of you guys.
So thank you so much. We hope also that we could provide you with the best experience as this is your first time pala. So also, Ms. Sipag, how does it feel being part of our Inspiring BukSU Women guest?
I feel very honored and privileged to be chosen among the many students from CPAG.
So indeed, no, every woman, every font, every one of us has a story to tell. We are all inspiring in our wonderful ways. But before going through that, let us now proceed with our question and answer portion, if you may say, di ba? Pero ang ato lang ikuan yun is chikahan lang yun siya basically. Sharing nga numang naani sila diri karon. Why are they chosen as our guests? So first, let us proceed with our question number 1, beginning with College of Arts and Sciences. So hi!
Hello.
Okay, so let me ask you, what is your story that you believe is worth sharing to all of our viewers and listeners right now?
All right. My story as a woman, I am an epitome of hindi lang ako basta babae ako, and I'm just a girl. So, well, I was raised and nurtured by my mother, and she is a strong woman. And yes, she do the cleaning, yes, she do the cooking, and she do the hustling all at once while handling her mental, emotional, and physical aspect in a healthy and stable manner. And I take that from the heart. And her being a role model in my life, I have lived my life being strong, yet still allowing myself to acknowledge my emotions by feeling and sitting with it. And as a student leader, I lead firstly rationally and with determination, yet still empathetic and compassionate. And also as a woman that is full of dreams, loves adventures, I always let myself go through life without restrictions that babae ako, yet still have a space where I can rest and I can be feminine. You know, through this experience that I have shared to the viewers and to you, I have realized the duality of being a woman, feminine and masculine at the same time, which makes a woman mentally, physically, and emotionally powerful.
So that was a really wonderful story to tell and share, Miss Cass. Indeed, a woman can be feminine and masculine at the same time because we have the power. So now let us proceed with Miss COT. So Miss COT, what is your story to tell to all of our listeners and viewers right now?
Thank you for that question. Di ba? So, my story is all about like flaws sa isa ka babae. Munang ginaingon nila nga, kanang, as a person, magod nga vocal sa opinion, I just want to share my story na like people knew me manggod as tabian gyud, like, loud kaayo, grabe mo katawa, misal nasa public, grabe ka loud, ana. And I just want to share nga kaning akong flaws kay it made me like strong and it made me who I am as a person. So muna ko i-share pero later na. No, pero I was like inspired kay ko sa iyahang giingon nga iyahang mother, which is akong mom manggod kay say this, my role model said also, but you know, wala na siya diri, so like na-inspire gid ko sa yung gingon and like kinda emotional. Yes, so that's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss COT. Indeed, no? We are really inspired because we have our first hero, gid guys. And most definitely, it is our mothers. They are the ones nga nagdala gid nato for 9 months. And not only that, it is a lifetime responsibility, jud. Dili lang nga sa pagdala, but as well as sa pag-guide yun, sa pag-grow sa mga bata. So indeed, I believe we are all empowered by our dear mothers. So sa atong mga mama diha, no? Itong mga mothers, to all of the mothers out there, thank you so much. Sa mga tanging ina namin, thank you so much for loving us and for bringing us into this world. So now let us proceed to Miss COE. So Miss COE, what is your story to tell?
Well, I'm just really a normal girl. Like, parehas nagyapon sa uban. But the difference is that I'm someone who always make myself valuable in the things that I do. I came from a simple family. So a lot of people tell me nga I look like daw kuno nga kanagikan sa wealthy family. But to be honest, I'm really not. I'm someone who came from a very simple family. My father is a security officer or kanang ginatawag nato nga CQ. My mom is actually a homemaker, na lang siya sa balay. So ingana lang gid mi ka simple. I grew up in a simple environment wherein makakaon lang mi 3 times a day. My family can provide us the things that we need. Ingana lang ang life, but a lot of the people nga ma-encounter na ako, they always tell me nga, you really look beautiful. More kog half, ana. But I'm not really, kay ko alam ko, full gid ko nga Pilipina, and my mother is a higaonon. And that is something that I'm really proud of because I get to hear a lot of comments ba nga. Layo na day kay sa akong tinuod, but that's not something that I'm proud of po nga kanang gina-show na ako or like gina-live na ako in my real life. Because I'm really humble, I can say that I don't really want to be called someone nga kanang dakog ulo because of the achievements that I have. Because I'm always rooted in the simplicity of my family, and that is why I am here, because I want to share that simplicity nga akong ginadala every day in my day-to-day life. And that is something that I want to share today. So, more siguro? Yes.
Thank you so much, Miss COE. Pero magkumpiyansa na bagid sila, pero basta mga nitibo, mga gwapa na bagid.
Sakto.
Madagway dyan sa mga nitibo, di ba? No. So, I am actually a higaonon myself. So, hi. Mayad haal daw.
Maayad haal daw.
So, hi. Angaray man din ni di ay. Sulod. No? Sulod ko man din ni si Miss COE. So, thank you so much for
Thank you,
bringing
ma'am.
the platform of our indigenous nga mga kaigsuunan diri sa DxBU, and I am so proud that you are indeed our Miss Bukidnon State University 2026, everyone.
Thank you.
So thank you so much, Miss COE. Let us now proceed to our guest from CPAG. So what is your story to tell and share to us today?
Well, my story is about finding purpose. Like, because there were times that I don't know which path I want to go, and for the longest time I felt like I was stuck, and I was uncertain who I want to be, who I want to become in the future. And I actually explored a lot of interest and discoveries, but it always end up as a failure. And then, but along the way, I discovered myself to to have interest in politics and public service, and that is also because I was inspired by my dad. Yes, and which that actually led me to go back to school and pursue public administration. And it took me 8 years to truly discover my passion and my interest. And right now, I see my story as a journey towards self-rediscovery and growth.
So thank you so much. That is indeed inspiring, because we women, we tend to like handle a lot of things. We dribble a lot of responsibilities. Like, they expect us to be leaders, but they also expect us to be feminine enough to follow the rules that is dedicated to us, or that is being pushed to us by the society, right? So it is pretty difficult nga mangita tawag unsa gid atong career path, when in fact the society often tells us nga dapat kay babae ka, inani ka. Which is no, guys, no? I think we can all agree here that being a woman, we are not to be simply push around what we should do, what should be our career path. No, we women should be free. We should be allowed to have a path of our own. So congratulations, Miss Sipag, because you found your path, and we are so empowered. We are so inspired to the fact that Bukidnon State University is the place that you choose to continue your path ahead. So I hope no nga tanan ta diha maka-understand to, maka-inspire po to sa uban mga individuals diha that it is not too late to take a path. You can definitely choose nga maghinahinay lang, at least kay sure yun ka kung aha ka padulong. So I believe that everyone is now ready for the second question. So again, balik ta kay Miss Cass. So hi, Miss Cass. Your
Hello
question
again.
goes like this: as a woman, was there a time that someone told you babae ra ka or babae raman ka?
Well, growing in a very traditional and conservative grandparents, titas, and neighbors, of course, yes. As a liberated and adventurous woman, I always hear sentiments like, sexy raman kayo na imuhang gisuot, wala kay mas taas pa ana, babae ra ba ka, basin matripan ka or unsaon ka sa lalaki, or sure ka nga mag-engage ka na nga male-dominated field sports or hobbies, babae ra ba ka, basig unya maunsa ka. Yes, I always hear that every time nga mag-join ko, nga gusto na ko. And I do respect their opinions since they were raised in a very traditional way. But I always remind myself that their opinions doesn't define me, and that I always want to go kung unsa ako ang gusto in life. Kay I know what I am doing, and I want to use the privilege nga unsay gi-fight sa to ang women from the history today.
So thank you so much, Miss Cass. So I hope that you will be provided with more power to prove all of those mga chekadoras wrong. So let us now proceed to Miss COT. So Miss COT, same question.
Yes. So, yes, of course, kanang makadungog parehas kay Miss Cass nga about sa sexy, ako apod about sa being too loud. Nga naa sa babae nga lagi tabian lagi kay ko. And kanang mukatawa daw ko kay mura jud akong kasturya, or mukatawa ko or akong kasturya naa sa laing baryo ana, or laing sa kanang imbis na ra sa akong tapad, murag na daw sa laing baryo. So muto every time I raise my voice or laugh loudly, I was like kanang ginaingnan ko permi nga babae ra ba ka? You should act like prim and proper, ana. Dapat mahinhin imo tingog. Pero dili man ko in anay. Bitaw, I'm not that kind of person nga mahinhin. Miska unsaon gid nako. I'm trying man. Gay na respect nako ilang opinion about me nga. Basin loud gid kayo ko. Basin kay sometimes mo good you have to kanang control sad no kay naman ka sa public. Okay, tag na sa sa private ka. you can do whatever you want, pero nasa
Yeah.
public, we have this etiquette man sa good. Inana, so motong gina-take na ko as kanang murag lesson put for me nga basin loud ra kay ko. Pero sometimes but kay miskag dili na siya necessary nga iingon sa imo Murag iingon Japon, pero pag lalaki nakadungog ay naka-experience jud ko niya. Ako ang tapad kay mas saba pagalis ako, pero ako ang gyud ang gignan kay babae ko. And ana, so it's unfair, makadungog anak kay ngano lugar ang lalaki, di naman sa tanan lalaki, sa tanan mga tao nga naka-experience og inana nga mapalalaki mo pa babae kay unfair gid siya nga treatment when it comes sa babae.
Lagi.
That's all.
I can totally agree with you,
Yes.
Miss COT. And it has long been a standard of the society that women are always imposed nga dapat inani sila mo akto. Pero ang mga laki, oftentimes dili. Allow lang sila to do the things. So I'm sorry to offend some of our viewers or listeners. Pero yes, that is undeniable. Our society tends to create a standard that are oftentimes meant only for our beloved women. Pero men on the other hand, oftentimes wala. So I think we can jump now to our next guest, Miss COE. So the same question. Is there a time na naignan ka nga babae ka or babae lang ka?
First of all, it is really sad nga makadungog na naday mga ingana nga maka-experience. But as for me, with the grace of the Lord, never pa jud. It's because that whenever I join things, especially kanang mga pageants or like basta magpakita na ko sa public, I always ensure nga ang akong self dili gid madali-dali. It is like making sure nga pagawas na ako sa balay, dili jud ko tapak-tapakan lang. I grew up manggod sa environment nga kanang supportive, healthy, and I don't want people to look down on me just because pobre lang me. I am someone nga pagawas na ko sa balay mo ingon jud ko, huy ayaw ko inga naa. Tao gihapon ko, bisan pag ikaw ang pinakataas nga naa sa position diri sa kalibutan, wala jud ko'y labot day. Ako ni pareha sa tao diri sa kalibutan. So I always ensure gyud nga every time nga mag-appeal ko competitions, pageants, I always believe in myself nga pagawas na ako diha mag-ingon gud sila sa ako nga ay kani dili ta gud ni siya basta-bastaon. That's why nga every pageant na ako, I always ensure pod nga makatubag pod ko. Dili ko maulawan. Or like kung maulawan man ko, bawion jud na ako kay dili ko gusto gud nga makadungog og kanang mga negative comments, but as well as that's really normal. But then again, as someone nga grew up sa environment nga very supportive, my parents will always tell me nga kanang mga tao nga mga gasay o bad things towards us, especially kanang inyong ka-experience karon since babae lang ta, never mind those. Kanang ato lang siyang kanang i-put in mind ba nga those are just things na atong buhaton para mas purposeful atong life. We should be the one nga magtudlo sa ilaha nga dili maayo lang ginabuhat, na dili ta magparehas bitaw sa ilaha nga gigna na ganit ay dili man na nimo kaya, babae ra man ka. No, babae ko, kaya ko na. Nana jud ang imong atake sa kinabuhi day. Yes, that's why currently I'm actually helping my family in the our financial aid sa balay ug sa akong mga igsuon. I am actually a middle daughter. Na ako igsuon duha ka buok. Kami tulo babae mi. Na may tag-isa ka year lang yun nga gap. Akong ate to siya sa CMU karon and she's 21. I'm 20 and akong mangod is 19. So sunod yun mi. So ang among kinabuhi is really hard. Since ang akong family is kanang ang trabaho sa akong papa is sikyo, but it doesn't mean nga sikyo lang akong papa, wala niya nahatag sa among tanan ang among mga kinahanglan. Because as you can see, lantaw rig ko karon ingani na ako pa-express akong self because of the reason nga because of the story that I had with me. And now wala gid ko nagpa-define sa kanang ilang ingon nga babae ra ka. I am now someone nga gatabang sa akong family, sa among financial aid sa balay, sa akong igsuon, apil ko sa gatag sila balon usahay. And now I am making name pod sa kanang TikTok. I don't know if you know the TikTok affiliate program. Yeah, it's something like it's a program in TikTok nga allow individuals to sell, and that is where I am really interested now, and I am earning there. And currently that's where I gagikan ang akong mga ginagasto na ko karon. And I am also invested in teaching pasarela. Pasarela is actually kanang paso-paso bitaw sa kuan. Because I don't want to be someone nga ako lang ang kabalo. I want to help pud ba kanang mga ga-start pa bitaw og pageants. And I'm not really saying nga master ko, but I'm someone nga passionate lang ana nga butang. So currently I am teaching individuals to do pasarela, and I am earning pud ana nga kuan. So yes, back to the question. Maglayo-layo naman. So back to the question. I've never really experienced something like that because I always ensure nga katong press kanina nga pagawas gyud nako dili gyud magpabasta-basta. And I want to remind also the viewers nga dapat ingana jud no kung naay mga backlash or negative comments sa atuwa, dapat himo nato na siya og kanang stepping stone towards betterment, dili lang para sa atong kaugalingon but as well as para pod ma-impose sa ilang mga utok bitaw nga dili maayong ingana.
Okay, so thank you so much, Miss Yui. Inspiring kayo. Indeed, no? Let us create a society. Let us inflict this nga positivity, nga mga backlash. Let us ignore them if we can and use this as our inspiration to go on with our daily life. So thank you so much, Miss Yui. Very inspiring indeed. So let us now proceed to Miss Sipag. So was there a moment, Miss Sipag, na naingnan pud ka ana nga babae raman ka, babae lang ka?
Well, for me, it's not really babae ra ka. Rather, it's mama ra ba ka. No? But for me, I did not take it negatively. Instead, I used it as a driving force. No, nga magpursigi pa, maningkamot, to be successful, and to be the better version of myself. Para sa ako, and not just for me, but also to my kid.
Okay, so thank you so much. Naman dito atong mama po diri. So,
Yes.
hi.
Yes.
Palakpakan, let's give her a big round of applause. So, no, our guest Jud, no, kay very inspiring yun sila in their own beautiful yet simple way. So, thank you kayo so much. Let us now proceed to question number 3. Okay, so hi, Miss Cass.
Hello again.
Si Miss Cass na naman ang ating kakausapin. So, the question goes like this. When did you realize that dili rako babae lang? Babae ko.
Okay, when did I realize? Sa college na ako siya actually na-realize as the second semester ends during my first year in college. And I've been, nag-go through pa gani ko to depression kay I feel so lost kay of course, I'm not from Bukidnon. I'm from Camiguin. So the Camiguin is a very small island lang and na culture shock ko nga dako day kaayo ang Bukidnon. So na-realize na ko nga dili lang ko babae ko. It's because during my stay in here, I was able to do what I need and want, especially sa pag-hike sa trail. And then also pagpaka-student leader. And also, I stay firm on my boundaries. Despite sa katong depression era na ako, I stay firm gyud sa ako ang boundaries kay for me to assess myself nga, this is still me. No one can break me or sabang pang-judge nila. And then also, I was able nga to go through in life despite the hardships, despite the confusion that I have experienced here, and that is a living proof already nga dili ako basta babae ko.
So thank you so much, Miss Cass. And welcome to Bukidnon. Unta gihigugma ka sa Bukidnon, sumasama sa imong paghigugma sa Bukidnon.
Nasakitan pero
Okay, so let us now proceed to Miss COT.
Hello again. No, I was like really inspired here with sa DxBU. I was really inspired with each and every one of you sa inyong stories. Kay especially pod kay Miss Cass, no. Kay dili siya dirin taga Camiguin siya. Then Camiguin is a wonderful place actually,
Yes,
no.
you can
Sige,
visit
balik
there
dito.
Pagbahala.
So like kanang for me, when I realized na I was capable of doing things people think I can't do because I was just a woman. So being loud, no, ana lagi ko ganina nga, being loud or like being tabian wasn't a flaw. no. So it was my soul refusing to be them. So dili lang ko kana bitang dili ko gusto nga kanang tabunan ay kanang into dark like nako sa ano gusto ko mag-shine as a woman ana or like dili lang as a woman as a person. So I realized that the world doesn't need more silent statues. So kita mga babae, we have a freedom nga to be kanang to voice out or to be vocal sa ato ang opinion, dili lang sa kanang since sa una kay dili ang may freedom ang mga especially mga babae no nga walay freedom to be vocal karon kay naa tay murag law and everything like that. So kanang for me being vocal or being tabian is not a flaw but it is a strength, no. So dili ra ko babae ko.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Miss
you.
Yuki. Indeed, no, having a voice is not a weakness, ladies and gentlemen. Kung tabian ka, sabaan ka, use it for all the right reasons. The world does not have the authority towards you nga ila kang hipuson or ila lang kang ikip dira sa gray area. No! Speak up every time that you're given the chance to do so. So let us now proceed with Miss COE. So Miss COE, again with the question, when did you realize that dili ra ka babae lang, but babae ko?
Okay, way back when I was still in elementary, I already knew nga ang kinabuhi ni Sudyod. Coming from a simple family who earns a living, nga maka-eat lang may 3 meals a day, and provide needs nga kanang kung makalugar-lugar lang. From that moment on, nga nakabalo ko kung unsay tinuod sa kinabuhi, I already envisioned myself as a family member nga makatabang. Bata pa lang ko, naka-experience na ko og kanang mamaligya bitaw sa amuang lugar, magsuroy-suroy og gulay, magdala-dala og money sa eskwelahan, mga ingana nga mga butang. Kato pa lang experience na ko, na shape na ang akong huna-huna nga dili ra ko babae. O kanang dili ra ko anak nga magsalig sa akong inahan o amahan. Bata pa ko, nagbuhat na kog mga butang nga makakwarta ko and makahatag ko usab sa akong pamilya. From those experiences karon mas napadako ang platform or mga plataporma sa ako nga maka-earn ko. Murag mo siya ang kanang nainungdan nga mas nahimo ko nga goal-driven sa kinabuhi. Knowing bata pa lang ko, nakabalo na ko kung sa akong purpose. So karon whenever kanang walang-wala gid mi, samot na kay tulumi ka college, I always make time for myself and as well as make time nga ma-prioritize ang akong family. A lot of people has been asking me kung pwede ba daw ko magkanang paghuman sa klase, pwede ba daw ko mag-judge o kanang pageant, even though nga usahay kay 4:30 na mo man ang klase, and then the next morning ang imong start sa klase is 7:30, but mag-prep pa baya ka, and nara ko sa sentro ng annex tara baya sa kasisang. So naay time nga mag-atugid ko sa pinakasuksukan nga bukid sa Impasugong. So maguli ko gikan malay-balay 4:30 o like 5, magbiyahe na ko pa dong Impasugong. And then, mag-start ang program mga 9. And then, mag-uli ko sa akin mga 2 a.m. So, kanang 2 a.m., matulog ko mga 2 siguro ka oras. And then, magmata, magbalik sa malay-balay o mag-eskwela. Kanang ingana nga routine ang nahitabo sa akong kinabuhi because of how goal-driven I am. And I am really thankful sa mga opportunities nga gaabot sa ako. Never ko kanang gasalig nga kaning mga opportunities. Moabot gini siya sa or moduol sa ako. Sometimes ako gay mamugos nga kanang basig pwede ko kuhaon nga na pabaga na gyud nawong kay lisod kayo ang kinabuhi and dili jud pwede nga kanang kabalo ka nga capable kag tabang sa imong pamilya pero dili nimo gina-use ba ang imuhang kanang purpose bitaw nga tabangan sila. So yes, na-realize na ako nga dili ra ko babae but I am someone who is capable of things especially whenever things are really hard, and I want myself to be someone nga mag-light up sa darkness whenever my parents can't. And that's why I am here because I am still proving myself nga pag human ako diri sa Bukidnon State University kung makakuha ko sa akong diploma, makadupa ko og good things in life nga maka-inspire dili lang sa akong pamilya but as well as towards others.
So thank you so much, Miss COE. So more power to you because
Yes.
indeed you have a lot of imog yung mga passions in life, and I hope that God will continue to give you more power to inspire others as well. So let us now proceed with Miss Sipag. So Miss Sipag, again, the question goes like this. When did you realize that dili rako babae lang, but babae ko?
Well, I realized my strength and my power as a woman when I became a mom, a student, and a small entrepreneur. Now, you know, juggling with between those three responsibilities, kapoy siya. Very kapoy. It's draining mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Basta ka ng tanan, bisag tanan na lang niya pwede ma-drain na siya. So, and pero kana nga mga experiences, kana nga mga responsibilities, it taught me how to be strong and to love myself and to love even harder, and it taught me to focus on my goals, and it also allowed me to extend help sa ako, especially sa akong mga classmate ng mga babae, whether it financially or in other form of support. No, I'm very grateful nga nakatabang ko sa ilaha. And it made me realize nga, as a woman, I can do everything I set my mind into. And now more than ever, I am more capable.
So thank you so much, Miss Sipag, no? Indeed, it is very inspiring yun. The fact pala nga naa ka diri with us sa Bukidnon State University, well, you have all of that responsibilities behind your back. So thank you kaayo, Miss Sipag, and continue to persevere. So actually, ni ako, naibog yun ko sa question yun. Kay even ay murag, naabog ko story to share. So let me have a little bit of a time, siguro nga murag mag-adlib, nga mag-chika po ko gamay sa inyo. Unsa di ay, unsa ko moment nga nakaingon ko nga dili ko babae lang, but indeed, babae ko. So as someone who started in the field of leadership at such a young age, I was able to experience a lot of criticism, actually. So, bata pa lang, murag naa na gyud siya sa kuang nga field, nga murag, ganahan yun ko nga murag, mag-una-una ko sa mga kalihukan, but not in a bad way, but of course in a way that it will inflict positive change towards our community. So when I started that, I was senior high when I started building that concrete plan. However, dito na ko nga lisod kay nga leader ka nga babae ka, because every individual expects you to follow a set of standards, a set of procedures, rules nga dapat kay leader ka, nga babae ka, inani ka, you're expected to be powerful, you're expected to have the authority, but at the same time, you can dim your light when the society demands to. Diba? Like oftentimes, most especially sa the way nga atong ginadala atong mga self, we are expected nga kung babae ka, dapat prim and proper ka.
Yes.
So how can you be prim and proper? Nga soft lang ka, feminine lang ka if you're a leader, right? You need to extend authority towards others, because oftentimes we are only seen as powerful when we give authority to others, right? But no, we can have our own authority. Dito na ko na-realize na gikapoy ko, nahadlo ko kay ulagi ba babae ko, how would I end up if inani akong batasan, inani akong set of standards ang gina-introduce sa society. But as I step into college, I was able to realize na dili, I am who I am, and I am more than enough. Dili ko nga mo conform ko sa standards sa society because I have something within me. Dili ko babae lang, but babae ko. And my role as a leader should be separated with my capacity to become a woman. I am a woman, I am a lady, I can be feminine, but I can also have the authority to lead by example and lead positive change towards the lives of others. So, mo lang na ako i-share with ako ano. So, nagchika na ang host. So, karon mag-move forward na ta sa question number 4. So, back to you again, Miss Cass. The question goes like this. If you can speak to your little girl version, what will you tell her?
Okay, to my pure little girl, who speaks what's in her mind and who dreams a lot. We have come so far, and we still have room on going farther. As of now, I still couldn't tell that I have already reached the woman version that my little girl aspires to be, but I also can tell that we're on the making. As I know nga, ang ako ang little girl, she loves seeing and experiencing the beauty of the world. And I know nga, there's still more adventures to go. There's still more opportunities to grab, to touch lives through words and actions. And also, there's still more fights and growth to work on for myself, for the people who matters and in need. And also, there's more engagement with people that inspires, especially women, who juggles being feminine and masculine, and just by being feminine only.
So thank you so much, Miss Cass. So I believe nga imong younger version is very much proud with how far you have come today. So let us now proceed with Miss COT. So Miss COT, what can you tell your little girl version?
Before that, I just want to share na there's a huge difference between just a girl and a babae, no? So, to be just a girl is to follow someone else rules, manggod. Like, akong gingon, gi-share ganina nga, kanang ga-follow ko sa opinion nila kay lagi, basin, am I just being too loud, ana? But to be babae, atong na-realize na nako nga, is to own your power. It means my strength, which is being loud or being vocal in Ana, and doesn't make me a less of a woman. So it's exactly what makes me one, no? So to my little version, kay don't hinder yourself to speak. So you should speak unsay nasa imong mind, be bold, and be bold out there. Don't be shy. No, so because being a woman is much more than just being a woman. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss COT, no? Sakto yun. I'm pretty sure nga imo pong younger version ron kay Brog. Proud yun po siya. Abot ko kadiri. Nagchika na kadiri sa DXBU, dai. So, I'm pretty much sure nga proud kayo siya. So, to Miss COT's little girl, oh, naara diri ang imong older version. So, thank you so much, Miss COT. Let us now proceed to Miss COE. So, Miss COE, back again to the question. If you can speak to your little girl version, what will you tell her?
If I could speak to my younger version, dili na ako siya ingnan nga kanang magbuhat siyang mga butang nga maka-change sa ako ang kung sa karon. I just want to tell her nga to let things be. Back in the day, isa magod ko sa mga tao nga kanang taong kung dili mahitabo ang gusto niya nga mahitabo is pugson gid niya or like kanang mangita gid siya way ba nga para iyahagid ang masunod. But then again, as I grew up, I realized nga mas maayo di ay kung atong pasagdan ang life nga mag-unveil sa iyang tinuod nga ang flow. Dili nato kinahanglan nga pugson ang mga butang para lang mag-favor siya sa atuang kagustuhan. Now, I want to tell her nga it doesn't really important nga masunod ka or it doesn't really that important nga tanan nimo buhaton is successful or tanan nimo buhaton is maka-result siya into good things because without all of those obstacles nga imuhang nakaya, wala ko diri karon. So yeah, ang ako lang maingon sa iya kay to let things be and proud ko sa iya. Wala.
Thank you so much, Miss COE. I'm pretty sure as well nga ang imong younger version is very much proud with you as well. And indeed, na-apply yun to no? You created your own path and kuan lang, you let things be because mo mong gunay pinaka maka-cause og stress, di ba? Kanang magsigitag huna-huna sa mga butang nga wala na tay hawid unta. So, let things go as it is, pero dili gid mo kalimtan ang imo pong own path, right? That you have your own stand. You have your own set of beliefs that you have to fight for. So, thank you so much, Miss COE. Let us now proceed to Miss CPAG. So, again with the question, if you can speak to your little girl version, what will you tell her?
To my little girl self, I would like to tell her nga to be kind to herself and to forgive. No, forgive yourself and also I wanted to tell her nga dili magdali, no, dili mag-rush into figuring everything out. And also unsa man ni? It's okay to fail, no, it's okay to tumble from time to time. And just always remember as you go along the way, as you grow up, nga always i-align gyud sa will ni God ang imong mga pangandoy and ang imong actions. For that, you will surely succeed.
So thank you so much, Miss Sipag. So indeed, no, although that we all have our paths, our plans nga atong gina-follow, let us also remember our Almighty Father is indeed watching us. And of course, it is also much valuable that we can be kind to ourselves because we don't know what lies ahead of us, and it is not our constant responsibility to push ourselves around. Kay lahi-lahi man gud taong journey each and every one of us, right? Natay atong path, natay atong dalan yun nga para gid sa atuan, although nga gusto man gid kay nato ni nga butang pero dili man gid ihatag sa atua, murag double meaning na. Although kuan, then maybe it is not for us, Jud. So maybe we can find other things that will align with us nga kung unsa man gid galing, like ingon pangali nila, no, when a door closed, a window open. So, dito ka sa window mo agi, dili pod, pangita na lang siguro lahi nga pultahan. Dili na ta mo sulod sa bintana. So, mangita tag lahi nga door, no, welcome ta because there are a lot of things, there are a lot of ways pa nga atong i-enjoy ang atong kinabuhi, and we don't have to conform to what the society tells us. So, mag-share na lang po ko a little sa ako pong younger self. So, I am very much proud of how far you have come, and that indeed all of these wonderful ladies nga mga ginastorya nila today, be kind to yourself, be gentle, and then follow lang kung unsay kuan sa life, but never forget your own purpose as well, because that is pretty much valuable po, that we have our own path while also allowing things to flow freely, right? Kaya na magid ang kinabuhi. Dili nato hawid ang tanan. And I'm pretty much sure nga we have our path to follow pod. So karon mag-juggle na po tag another set na po of questions. So this time, it's coming from me na mainly. Diba? So ana lang. So ang ako lang first gid nga ako ipangutana kay naa man gid mga viewers nato karon, listeners. So unsa man ang pinaka-inspiring nga maybe nga inyong advice? So one advice that you can give to our viewers, especially sa karon kay Women's Month man, sa atong mga kababaihan out there, to our little girls or even to our girls nga dagko na pareha na natong age na nasa college. So let us start with Miss Cass. To our viewers, what can you give to them, like an advice maybe?
Okay, for me, based on experience nako, my advice is go where you feel like kung unsa ka, kung kinsa ka. Kay the noise sa other nga people won't matter. What matter is ang imuhang own nga path, ang imuhang own nga goal, ang imuhang own nga dream. Kay we are unique individuals, we are unique women. So, might as well, for you nga, you won't waste your life or you will live the life the fullest, then might as well go where you feel free, where you feel nga, kung what fuels your being. It's my advice for them.
Okay, so thank you so much. So there is an additional question lang po, no, Miss Cass? So the question goes like this: how can we empower women, not just this month, but all throughout?
How can we empower women? So for me, as a woman myself, my daily mantra is fortune favors the brave. So I do not mean nga we need to be brave as always. We need to be strong even though nga breaking na ta deep inside. What I want nga inyohang to keep in mind that we should have a room where we can be brave and where we can be fragile, so that nga mabalance nato ang everyday life nato.
So indeed. Indeed. So thank you, Miss Cass. No, tinuod yun, no? Nga although we are powerful, we stand as a willing catalyst for change, for development in Ana. We are also allowed to show our weak side because I believe each and every one of us na magitay kahinaan nato. And di porket nga naata diha nga authority or naata diha nga side sa life nga dili na ta magpakita pud sa atong murag kakapoy. No, we are all allowed to take a deep breath and a rest at that. So thank you
And just
so
what
much, Miss Cass.
Miss UA said nga, ang kinabuhi lisod yun.
So indeed. So tanan man tagalisod. Tanan man tanay kaagi.
Yes.
Inana, so let us not prevent ourselves from feeling that. Kay mo man ang reason nga nung magka-burnout ta. Magka-burnout ta because we do not allow ourselves to take a rest when it is most needed, right? So we are all allowed to put out there ourselves, give ourselves a big deep of breath and then take a rest. So thank you so much, Miss Cass, and I hope nga ang atong mga viewers ug listeners diha is that ilan ang makorelate with themselves nga I told no di kapoy ko, so I will take a rest. Ginhawa ko gamay because I am allowed to and no one pushes me nga. No, walay makabuot sa kuha if magpahulay ko karon magpahulay ko. So thank you so much, Miss Cass. So let us now proceed with Miss COT. So hi, Miss COT.
Hello.
The last question goes like this. How can we empower women not just this month but all throughout?
So for me, lagi kay I've been telling my story na how loud I am as a person gyud no. So I just want to kanang empower not just kanang women, also mga gagmay pa, mga little women, mga little girls nga kanang do not be afraid to show who you are, or do not be afraid to be vocal, or do not be afraid to say what's on your mind, inana. No, kay at the end of the day, it's your opinion man pod. It's your opinion matters. No, so for me, kay lagi kay sa unang gud gakadlok man gud ko nga ma-judge, gakadlok ko nga as a woman, as a little girl sa una nga gakadlok ko mag-share sa akong opinion kay basin mali, no? Kay basin dili ani ang babae ana bitaw. Kay lagi I growing up kay si ko ingnan og mga lagi dili babae ka dapat prim and proper lagi and kanang dili kay kasaba mahinhin na dapat, but you know karon realizing na kanang you can be loud, you know, not loud nga saba kayo, loud as in be vocal to your thoughts and to your opinions, no. So walang ta ko maingan. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss COT. So sakto gyud no. If you can talk, then talk. And then if you can talk, then walk. Walk the talk, di ba? Mo gina importante, no? So ana lang, sakto gyud. If you have the chance to talk out there, be loud and share it. Ayaw nga ang society mo ay magtudlo nato nga kay babae ta maghilom lang ta. No, that is pretty much wrong, guys. You can have the power to change the world because you have a voice. A voice alone is enough to inflict change towards the society. And well, we have that power as women kay gitagaan naman ta sa chance because history tells us that women back in the centuries pa lang they fought for our rights. So now that we have it, we might as well use it, right? Okay. True. So now thank you so much, Miss COT. That is a powerful message. So now let us proceed to Miss COE. So again, the question goes like this. How can we empower women not just this month but all throughout?
Wow, marmag pagpansyan. For me, I think women are already empowered. The moment that she chose to trust herself, that's already power. For me, Women's Month is not just a month na focus lang ta sa babae. Every day is Women's Day. For me, it is not just our duty nga pag Women's Month na, diyan na ta magpabida-bida, diyan na ta magpagawa sa atong mga sentiments towards issues, because I believe that as the same as men, women are also capable of doing good things in life and influencing others in the little ways that they can. We can actually make other people feel empowered, not just women, by simply appreciating the small wins in their life. You know, kanang constant support sa mga butang nga kanang ilang achievements, or telling them on how to become a good person by inspiring them every day, by becoming the role model towards them. That's where we can make sure that not just women, but as well as men, or everyone is empowered towards progress.
So thank you so much, Miss COE. So hindi na sakto gyud. Everyone nagi tay power gyud nga mag-inflict gyud og positive change towards the lives of others every day. Dili lang nga this month lang ta nga natay capacity to inflict powerful change and maybe empower other women, but it is an everyday task for us women nga ato yung i-uplift and each and everyone, not only women but as well as all of the members of the society, because women are naturally loving yun, diba? Naturally nurturing yun sila. So of course, let us inflict the society with that as our daily normal lang nga life yun nga. Every day, we are meant to empower each and every individual. So thank you so much for your input, Miss COE. So let us now proceed to Miss Sipag. So the question goes like this: How can we empower women, not just this month, but all throughout?
Well, as a woman, we have to always remember, no, nga dili lang ta babae. Babae talagi. Babae ta. And, women as we are expected, no, to give love, to nurture others. Pero always remember to leave something for yourself. No, to love yourself as well. Because ako, from my experience and my journey in coming back to school starts with self-love. I learned to love myself. That is why kanang na-nurture na lang po siya tanan. Everything felt into place, and kanang murag na clear ang path. Bitaw nga, this is what I want to be.
So indeed. So thank you so much, Miss Hipag, no? Building it yourself. That is the most valuable yun nga thing that you can do, because when you empower yourselves, then the society does not have the capacity na dayon nga itumba ka, that you will tumble down, because you know to yourself that you're indeed empowered. And that must be an everyday task sa tua. Nga although the society always tells us that this is what's right, this is what is adequate in our society, mo ni sakto, mo ni enough, this will feed our society as time goes by. But no, every day we have the capacity to change the world, because women as we are, we just have that power, right? Yes. We bring life, and then we nurture life, because that is just the way we are. Muna gid na siya nga, although man galing nga ang society is mag-disagree siya, but it is our long life responsibility na jud. Nya, well, gadala taan nga bugat kayo nga baggage sa tong likod, mo expect pagid ang society nga ay while you are that, dapat inanipod ka. Dili, allow us to have that power pod within ourselves to express ourselves, and then go on with life, because kabalumi, kaya na mo. Kay dili mi babae lang. Let's say it together. Babae me. Oh. Kapag nagkasinabot sa otro. Sige. Dili mi babae lang, but babae me. Okay, so indeed, no, I believe that is a success of our session for today. So thank you so much, Miss Cass, Miss COT, Miss COE, and Miss Sipag. So salamat kaayo for taking the call. So again, no, grabe jud. Kaya nanawag na may taga SCC, and then ang mga SBOs din nato is naana din sila yung mga napadala. And all of them are equally empowered and inspiring. And I'm pretty sure that all of our viewers and our listeners sa atong Facebook page, hi! Let's say hi everyone. So hi sa inyo dira. Thank you so much. As well sa atong mga listeners sa radio, thank you so much. So you can say hi via the mic siguro para madunggan nila. So hi!
Na-shy na sila.
So yeah, I believe that our session today is definitely a success. So thank you so much, ladies, for taking the call, for accepting our invitation. So thank you guys so much, and we would just like to let you all know that your tokens as well as your certificates will be given shortly after a few days lang siguro, no? Okay, we will still process it. So ang amo lang yung ikaingon is that this success today will not happen if it weren't for you taking the call. So, salamat kayo for giving us your time. Valuable na kayo ang time, labi na karon sa atong schedules, right? And pretty sure kay busy manggutang tanan kay namatay atong mga each career. So, salamat kayo for taking the call. And I hope that in the near future, you were able to as well realize life and then continue to inspire others towards it. Nga dili lang karon lang nga nakastorya mo diri. But I'm pretty sure that as you move forward into your lives, ma-achieve yun ninyo, you will continue to inspire others and you will continue to inflict light and change into the lives of other individuals as well. So to all of our listeners out there as well as our viewers, ang amulay kaingon is that you must remember that this is not only the time or the platform that you can empower other individuals as well. Not only women, but as well as everyone in our community and in our society. Women are powerful and we can definitely change the trajectory of life if we are to use our power as individuals, because women are loving and nurturing and we just have to share to the world freely nga mo gini babae ko and dili babae lang. So thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, and it is a success. Happy Women's Month. Thank
Happy
you so
Women's
much.
Month.
Hay, wala pa ko naman sa research ay. Mahal man rin magpa-check sa gawas, uy.